Okay. I'm throwing the first question to you. The first question I'm throwing at you is, what is the full form of NSDL? Anybody? Wait. The one over there? Come here first. Come here, fast, run fast. Answer. Price button. Okay.
It's okay, I'll just tell the answer.
Answer.
National Securities Depository Limited.
Right, eh? How many of you agree? Take his name, Adi. That's it. Okay. Shall we go for the next question?
So, hi guys, good afternoon. So the topic for the panel discussion today, it will be cryptocurrency revolution, the opportunities and the challenges. So before we start the panel discussion, I would like to give you an overview. I think we all are students of financial markets and maybe finance and all. So most of us would be knowing what is cryptocurrency, okay? But still, I'll give an overview. Now, what is cryptocurrency? Fine. Cryptocurrency basically e-currency है, that is the digital currency. That is, as of now, it is used for value investing or let's say the investing purpose. But the definite idea, वो क्यों launch हुआ था? Why cryptocurrency was introduced? It was because they wanted to use it as currency, and traditional banking के अलावा they wanted something that can be you can say be a substitute for traditional banking. So, and why we chose cryptocurrency as today's topic? Why cryptocurrency was main agenda? The main agenda of this whole event that ANMI and SEBI and BSE came to, it was investor awareness and sustainable finance. Cryptocurrency last कुछ सालों में बहुत पॉपुलर हो रहा है. जैसे जैसे चीज़ें पॉपुलर होती है वैसे वैसे उसके वल्नरेबिलिटी बढ़ती जाती है, राइट? So there are many scams going on. Not many investors are knowledgeable or they don't know much things about cryptocurrency. So the discussion today would be giving you an overview of what is cryptocurrency, how it works. Can it be a sustainable asset in future? And also there will be risks on using cryptocurrency as a currency, or like say if we have to invest in it. So there will be risks. So we will be also talking about different risks, and whatever questions then in the last that audience will be having, we will be talking about that. So before we begin the discussion, I would like my panelists to give a brief idea about themselves, to introduce themselves. Sahil?
Hi, I'm Sahil Sharma. I'm from KPB Hinduja College and I'm pursuing Bachelor's of Financial Markets. Over to you.
Hello, I'm Aman Sethia. I'm from Thakur College and I'm pursuing Bachelor's in Entrepreneurship.
Hello, very good afternoon. Here's Sahil Vesh from Rajiv Gandhi College of Arts and Science, and I am pursuing BMS.
Hello everyone, and a very good afternoon to all the esteemed panelists and dignitaries present here. I am Krishna Goenka from SK Somaya College, currently a third year undergrad of Financial Markets Department. Thank you.
Okay, so before wasting any time, let's begin on how cryptocurrency works. So cryptocurrency, बहुत लोगों ने सुना होगा, but not many of them have idea कि how it works. So first we'll begin with that discussion. Anyone wants to shed some light on it?
Yeah. So as we all basically know that cryptocurrencies are digital assets, right? They are largely known as digital tokens. They are peer-to-peer transactions without any involvement of intermediaries. So cryptocurrencies work largely on basis of two major technologies, which are of blockchain and cryptography. Now, how does the transactions takes place? Transactions takes place when the funds of a trader gets deposited in its cryptocurrency demat or whatever trading account. Then after that, the funds get deposited, the transaction is recorded in the public ledger. After the recording of transactions, the process of mining is carried out with the help of application integrated specific circuits, which is the underlying technology of cryptography, to encrypt the transactions and prepare nodes or networks of blockchains, or you can assume it as a block. And as soon as a problem is solved, a block is created and a transaction gets completed. Thank you.
Okay, so अभी इन्होंने दो keywords mention किए, that is blockchain and crypto mining. So to understand better how cryptocurrency works, now let's have a discussion on what is crypto mining. Okay, let's have a fair bit of idea. Anyone of you would like to answer? Sure.
So, crypto mining is a process of minting new cryptocurrencies, and it is verified transaction in blockchain. So, miners mine Bitcoin through by solving complex mathematical problems, so they get rewarded by cryptocurrencies. So, miners are the RBI. Miners are like RBI. RBI is decentralized, but miners are RBI is centralized and miners are decentralized. Because miners are scattered, anyone can mine.
Okay, so what is crypto mining? So whenever we transact, let's assume I am sending any one of you some money through Google Pay. Okay, so whenever I'm sending you some money, there is a bank, there is a payers bank and a payee bank. There are some people in there who are going through the, who are validating the transactions, and there is a central authority to govern that. But in case of cryptocurrency is not regulated. It is decentralized. It is the biggest advantage as well as disadvantage. So we'll talk about it later. So how it happens is, there are miners around the world. Okay, it is scattered around the world. There are miners there, and they use powerful computers to mine. Basically what they do is, they validate the transaction. If there is a transaction going on, they will validate it. They will solve the mathematical equations and the algorithms. And instead of them, they will be getting some amount of cryptocurrency as a reward. So after, besides crypto mining, my fellow panelists mentioned about blockchain. So what is blockchain? Blockchain is very trendy word as of now. Everyone wants to talk about blockchain. Everyone wants to, accept blockchain. But what is blockchain? So let's have some discussion on it. So anyone would like to answer about blockchain? Sure.
Hello. Yeah, so blockchain is a very simple data structure that follows a chain system. And it's basically two words joined together, which is blockchain. It is a chain of blocks that contain certain amount of data. What data? The data regarding your transactions, first of all. None of this data can be modified by anyone or any organizations, because this is completely decentralized. Okay. And regarding this blockchain, one of the examples would be, do you guys remember when we had passes for COVID? Let's go back to that time. Do you guys remember COVID? Okay. So Maharashtra government at that time introduced a special pass that we needed to get out of our homes. We needed 2 vaccinations, and after that we needed, let's say, 14 to 15 days before we could get our pass. And after we got the pass, we were allowed to go out of our homes. Okay. So the data that was collected from all the people that were vaccinated had to be stored somewhere. And the best protocol that could be used was blockchain protocol, and Maharashtra government used it very efficiently. So blockchain does not have a limitation on usage cases. It is not just to cryptocurrencies, it has NFTs, etc. And yeah, I'll pass the mic over to Nimesh.
So basically blockchain is a technology. It's not only about cryptocurrency. Blockchain is a technology which everyone wants to, think of it and, accept it. Every country in the world. So now let's talk about different legality issues in India. That is the hot topic right now. So I wanted to ask, first of all, is cryptocurrency safe for investors? What do you guys think? Is it safe for investors or traders, that it be in the short term or let's say long term? I guess, how many of you here invest or trade in cryptocurrency? Please raise your hand. No one? Okay. So I don't think, okay, just one or two people invest in cryptocurrency? Okay, fine. So I guess there is lack of knowledge, and what we can say is awareness about cryptocurrency. So what we will be doing is, once we finish this discussion, we can have some questions that you can, ask to clear out. Before that, okay, we'll move to the safety issues that an investor has to face, a trader has to face in cryptocurrency. So yeah, over to you, Krishna.
Thank you, Nimesh. So, like, as far as my research is concerned, I've observed that cryptocurrencies cannot be jotted down to a single nature of transactions. It has a multifaceted nature. So, as we all know, blockchain is like a foolproof, self-sufficient technology without any loopholes. But yes, there exist certain loopholes in terms of cyber crimes, cyber attacks, phishing, Ponzi schemes, and frauds, which can be leading to like a huge damage to investment and gains from the cryptocurrencies. I'd like to put forward a question to the audience. How many of you all know which is the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world? Yeah. Exchange.
Someone spoke from there, gave an answer over there. Perfect.
No. Yeah, Binance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, last year, the US Federal Trade Commission underwent an investigation of Binance due to fraud of $1.9 billion in 2020 or 2021. I suppose that's the year. So this is the evidence that cryptocurrencies are largely not safe. They are not even safe in abroad, so how can they be safe in India? Secondly, I'd like to sum up my answer with next loophole in regulatory landscape. Now we can observe that not many countries are willing to adopt cryptocurrencies, right? Countries like India are looking for an alternative of digital rupee instead of cryptocurrency. So there exists a loophole in legal protection to investors. If they face any difficulties, they have nobody to approach in case of grievances, in case of their grievance redressal, since there is no legal authority to cater to their needs, cater to their protection. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you.
Okay, so I guess you said something about the biggest crypto exchange platform. So here's something I would like to discuss. What do you think, which is the biggest cryptocurrency in the world? And can you, can you share some facts on it? Can you share some, any one of you would like to, or else? The most famous and, the biggest cryptocurrency in the world. Sure.
I think so. There are in cryptocurrency there are lots of currency are there. So famous cryptocurrency is Bitcoin. So you all are aware of the Bitcoin name, right? So Bitcoin is the original cryptocurrency, and it's still most well known. And it's announced in 2008, and it's launched in 2009 by Satoshi Nakamoto. It's a unknown person. We don't know who is, right? And today is the most popular coin among the cryptocurrency spaces all over the world, and it is digital, so we cannot hold like in a hand. So it's a digital coin. Thank you.
Cool. So let me add a fact over here. The market capitalization for cryptocurrency, it is said to be, it's worth $190 billion. And apart from cryptocurrency, can anyone say which is the second biggest cryptocurrency in the world? Yeah, guys? Good. Can you share the market share of it? What is the market share of Ethereum? Cool. It's okay. So the market share of Ethereum, it's the second biggest currency. It is $140 billion. After cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency holds 23% of the market share in the cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency world. Ethereum has the second most number of market share, that is 19%. and Ethereum is used for very different purpose. So there is a lot of to study about cryptocurrency. Now, apart from that, let's talk on very hot topic, that is legality. Cryptocurrency क्या लगता है आप लोग को legal है इंडिया में cryptocurrency? No. Okay. So who wants to shed some light on it? Yeah, please.
Talking about the legality status of cryptocurrency in India, it is not specified by the government that it is legal or it is banned. But in 2018, RBI issued a circular stating that other banks and other NBFCs are not allowed to take payments in cryptocurrency, and also warned about the volatility and other money laundering issues about cryptocurrency. But in 2019, Supreme Court of India overruled that circular by telling that it was unconstitutional. But in 2023, the government is making crypto bill, which can be soon introduced in the parliament this year. And government is also trying to ban private cryptocurrencies and launching their own cryptocurrency, which is known as CBDC, which is central backed digital currency.
Cool. So I'll just wrap up this. So lot of you said that cryptocurrency is not legal in India. So the thing is, using cryptocurrency as a currency is not legal, but using cryptocurrency as an investing asset, okay, it is still legal, and many people do trade and invest in cryptocurrency still today. The volume for cryptocurrency, the cryptocurrency investing in 2021, it was somewhere about 90 million active investors were there in India itself. Okay, so it is in legal gray area. Let's now speak about why it is in legal gray. Why government is so strict towards the cryptocurrency policies. So there are many issues. Okay, so there can be, I guess most of you might not know it, but cryptocurrency is non-traceable. So now what is non-traceable and how it is a problem for government? So anyone wants to, yeah, sure.
So non-traceability. So basically government cannot track any record of purchase between parties. Like government cannot track transaction individually. And like if we don't know about कि हम किससे ट्रेडिंग कर रहे हैं किसके साथ, तो वो गवर्नमेंट के लिए बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट होगा वो टैक्स पे करने के लिए, टैक्स लगाने के लिए. And since the government cannot track parties individually, like sorry.
Okay, so what's the case here? Why non-traceability is an issue? See, we have to understand that Bitcoin as a cryptocurrency, it's trackable. But the one who is holding Bitcoin, okay, wallet kiske naam pe hai? This is where the blockchain comes in. So the status of the cryptocurrency holder, it's very unknown. No one, even not the best of the hackers, can hack it. So here comes that non-traceability जो होता है ना, it is a big issue, because आप किसके साथ deal कर रहे हो, you never know. आपने, let's assume मेरे पास एक Bitcoin है, जो कि नहीं है obviously, but assume मेरे पास एक Bitcoin है, कल को मैं जाऊँ मैं किसी को भी पैसे दूँ, let's say वो कोई criminal activity में support कर रहा हूँ, we cannot track it. So this is one of the major issues. And after that, I guess the second big major issue is decentralization. I mean, यही सोच के cryptocurrency पहले introduce हुआ था कि decentralized है, people's money, it's people's currency. But now it is the second biggest issue. Now who wants to talk about decentralization? Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so before I begin, I'd like to ask, which is the largest source of income for any government? Yeah, exactly. So the catch is there, like taxation policies are largely affected in absence of decentralization. Now, as we all know, that the monetary policy is formed by any government of any country with regards to the central bank having control over it. Now, if there is an absence of legal tender, like the normal currencies, national currencies being generated and being circulated in the country, the decentralization poses problem with non-control of central government and the central banks over the digital currency. Secondly, the national currencies which are already in circulation would have to be integrated with a digital ecosystem which would be brought up by the cryptocurrencies or any digital asset or currency. And largely, we can see that investors are exposed to volatility risks and risks pertaining to the frauds and cyber crimes under the blockchain technology loopholes, as I talked about it earlier. So yeah, all in all, decentralization is a major, pothole in the line of government to implement it in any economy, especially in India. Thank you.
कूल यार, बड़े बड़े वर्ड्स, साइबर क्राइम, स्कैम. अब एक स्कैम के बारे में बात कर ही लेते हैं. सो स्कैम्स इज़ वेरी फ्रेंडली विद क्रिप्टो करेंसी. स्कैम्स तो बहुत होते रहते हैं. इंडिया में लास्ट 2 साल में 1,000 crores of rupees is been scammed from the investors and traders. So anyone of you would like to talk about one scam or anything like that? Sure.
हाय. सो आप लोग में से किस किस लोग ने पंप एंड डंप के बारे में सुना है? एक ही पंप एंड डंप.
यार फाइनेंस के स्टूडेंट हो यार, पंप एंड डंप नहीं पता आप लोग को?
पंप एंड डंप के बारे में आई एम जस्ट आस्किंग, आई एम नॉट गोना आस्क यू कि तुम लोग को आता है कि नहीं. कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है कि पूरा आता है, जस्ट सुना तो है वर्ड नहीं. सो आई थिंक यू नीड टू बी अवेयर अबाउट इट. व्हाट हैपेंस इज टेलीग्राम पे वी हैव स्कैम्स रनिंग राइट नाउ. And what's happening is कि they are saying that they will buy crypto altogether, which will raise the demand and raise the price. They will make profit altogether, and they will execute it altogether again. After that, they will go ahead and sell all of the crypto that they hold, so that they can book their profits. And it just does not work like that. All of the crypto that you bought is going to be devalued just as soon as you buy it. And that's just how the scam works. There's a lot of other scams as well, but this one is the most popular one. And yeah, just be aware when you hear about cryptocurrency. Every time you hear about a cryptocurrency, let's say you hear about Ethereum, go ahead and first read the white paper of that cryptocurrency. Okay, it is a description of what the cryptocurrency is, how it works, and what's the purpose of it. Okay, so do read the white paper and be aware of scams like pump and dumps. Yeah.
Okay, so okay guys, remember one thing. See, the biggest cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay, हम उसमें अपना पैसा डालें उससे उनको कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला. But the scammers, they are very smart, and वो हमसे उस cryptocurrency में पैसा डालने कहेंगे जिसमें वॉल्यूम्स ना के बराबर होते हैं. द वॉल्यूम्स इज़ वेरी लो. सो वेन एवर यू इन्वेस्ट इन एनी क्रिप्टो करेंसी, लेट्स से you trade in any cryptocurrency, see the volumes, just understand what is cryptocurrency at that time, what is why he is asking to invest in those currency. So okay, fine. So now we have talked about different scams and different overviews about cryptocurrency. Now let's understand how Indian government is taking measures, okay, to tackle it. So okay, any one of you know what is the taxation rate for cryptocurrency? बहुत trendy topic है भाई, बोलो. Plus, cool. So fine, let's do one thing. Who wants to talk about taxation? Sure, please continue.
So about Indian government have taken initiative on cryptocurrency by taxing, by applying tax on it, which is 30% plus surcharges plus cess plus 1% TDS. And there is one specific law that you can't use cryptocurrencies laws for tax invasion. So they have made the laws very strict and to thank you.
Cool. So let me give you an example. Let's say मैं cryptocurrency में trading करता हूँ, मैंने आज 20,000 रुपये कमाए. Okay, so I have to pay taxes on it 30%. यूजुअली क्या होता था पता है, कैपिटल मार्केट्स ऑप्शन ट्रेडिंग में अगर मैंने अभी 20,000 रुपीज़ कमाया, फिर मैंने अगले ट्रेड में 5,000 का लॉस किया, तो मैं उसको राउंड ऑफ करूँगा कि 20,000 माइनस 5,000, फिर मेरा नेट प्रॉफिट में पे करूँगा मैं. बट क्रिप्टो करेंसी में ऐसा नहीं है. इवन इफ मैंने 5,000 का लॉस किया, दैट 5,000 इज़ टू बी बेयर्ड बाय मी. I have to pay that 5,000 to the losses, then 30% on that cryptocurrency, 1% TDS, and the other fees and all. Okay. So now, what is my profit over here? If I'm investing lakhs of rupees and just getting some decent, not even decent, I mean to say if 4 or 5% of the returns, so what's the, what's the use of it? So this is how government is trying to protect retail investors like us. Okay, so हम गवर्नमेंट को क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं कि क्यों इतना टैक्सेशन लगाया, और टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट जो बड़े ट्रेडर्स होते हैं, जो वेरी स्मार्ट ट्रेडर्स होते हैं, दे नो हाउ टू प्रोटेक्ट देयर कैपिटल, सो दे डोंट आर्ग्यू विथ दिस थिंग दैट टैक्सेशन इतना हो गया है. स्टिल देयर आर मेनी एक्टिव यूजर्स, सो प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट गवर्नमेंट इज नॉट ट्राइंग टू कर्ब अस, it's trying to support us. So apart from taxation, now I guess someone mentioned about cryptocurrency bill. Okay, so yeah, can please try to shed some light on it, yeah, in the simplified manner, so that audience भाई सब यहाँ पे खाना खा के आए सब ठीक है, एकदम simple terms में.
So yeah, like it is important to know the history of the taxation policy which was adopted in terms of cryptocurrency. So as we all know, the Union Budget of 2022 landed with taxation policy. But what happened before that was like the Inter-Ministerial Committee recommendation was landed with the Union government late in 2018. So it largely discussed about a ban on cryptocurrencies and an appeal to the Union government to land a digital rupee for Indian economy. But later, government felt yes, there is a need to ban the cryptocurrencies. And so in 2018, it was announced by the Union government that cryptocurrencies would be banned. Later in March 2020, I suppose the Supreme Court squashed the decision of Union government and the ban was lifted. But later then, government supposed that there should be, a central digital currency so that transactions could be benefited, like digital asset classes could be generated. So then it came up with the cryptocurrency bill of 2021. What it largely inculcated was a central bank digital rupee or currency would be adopted by the RBI, officially issued by the RBI in lieu of the central or union government, and it would be prohibiting all the other private cryptocurrencies to be traded in the Indian economy. And also it would foster a digital economy ecosystem or data structure for the digital asset and currency to work in.
Cool. Yeah. So basically, to get into the base, cryptocurrency bill, it is not something that is, it's right now कि चालू हो गया है, ऐसा नहीं है. Cryptocurrency bill is still, government is doing something, preparing the bill that has still, मतलब अभी तक आना बाकी है. Okay. So I guess we are short on time, and if time permits, cryptocurrency is a topic, it's a very trendy topic, and we would like to talk whole day about it. But let's just get to the base of it. If anyone has any questions from the audience, if they want to understand any terms and anything like that, you may raise your hand, or else we can just conclude it. Okay? Yeah, please. Yeah. Pi currency. PIE. PE. Yeah, sure, Sahil. Yeah.
So Pi is a currency that was initiated by an organization which is also called Pi, and it lets you mine your cryptocurrency on mobile devices, but there is no guarantee as to if you will receive the your crypto on your account or your crypto wallet. So my recommendation would be, it's not costing you anything. Okay, it's not going to cost you anything, and since it's not like a scam, it's a very renowned cryptocurrency. I think it's just as safe as Ethereum. Okay, but there's still no guarantee as if you will receive it or not. It's not going to steal your data. There are verification checks regarding the application that is being installed on the mobile device of people. So yeah, I think it's safe, but there's no guarantee if you will be receiving the crypto that you have mined. Can't hear you.
Will it have any value in future? It is what he wants to ask.
Actually, I don't have any predictions as to what value will it have in future. But if what the PI organization has written in its white paper, it's supposed to go way high than what it's priced at right now. There is a controversy going on, as it's saying that one PI will be costing $36 something, right? I wouldn't say, I wouldn't endorse that, but there's no guarantee on it if that will be the same price. It's not been launched yet, okay? Just stay aware of you might be promised something regarding $35 and something, but there's no promise regarding Pi as of now, yeah?
So guys, now as we are short in time, so let's just conclude this. So what our responsibilities is as an investor? It is something like, you know, you have to follow the guidelines. First of all, the first basic responsibilities is to follow the guidelines. अगर सेबी, आरबीआई, एनएसई, बीएसई, जितने भी मार्केट पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं, अगर उन लोग ने कुछ गाइडलाइंस दिया तो प्लीज़ डू फॉलो इट. इट इज़ फॉर आवर बेनिफिट्स. वो हमारे बेनिफिट्स के लिए ही होते हैं, सो दैट वी कैन प्रिवेंट आवरसेल्व्स फ्रॉम लॉस. सेकेंड, बी पेशेंट एंड कभी भी शॉर्ट टर्म थिंकिंग के, अगर शॉर्ट टर्म सोच के अगर आप किसी में भी इन्वेस्ट करते हो, सो फर्स्ट यू नो have that courage to face some losses, because no, I have never seen anyone. मैं ट्रेडिंग कर रहा हूँ काफ़ी टाइम से, एंड मैंने देखा है काफ़ी लोग को कि एकदम फर्स्ट मंथ से कोई प्रॉफिटेबल हो जाता है, इंस्टाग्राम एंड फेसबुक के अलावा. ओके, सो is there any, I mean, we are very short on time, and please just answer in one line, what responsibilities are our as an investor, you know, to educate others, other investors. Please be in, tell in one line itself, okay?
So largely the potential investors who are looking for investing and trading in cryptocurrencies has to keep two things in mind. Number one, there are opportunities for diversification and safety under cryptocurrency. And number two, there is largely risk involved. Large risks involved pertaining to non-legality, no centralization, and cybercrimes. So that's all.
Okay, Sana. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Phil, for being a wonderful audience. So we'll just finish it here, submit up here. So yeah, please.
I'd like to request the moderator and the panelists to please stay on the stage. We'd like to felicitate them. I'd want to invite Dr. Prasad to felicitate the moderator. Our moderator, Mr. Nimesh Singh, and the panelists, Mr. Aman Sethia, Mr. Sahil Vaishya, Mr. Krishna Goyanka, and Mr. Sahil Sharma.
सपने वो होंगे अपने। एक लहर उठी है दिल के अंदर, यकीन तो कर तेरे अंदर एक समंदर। चल तू सरर सरर, चल तू सरर सरर, समझ ले यारा का इशारा, चलेगा फिर तेरा शिकारा। चल तू सरर सरर।
आप कीजिए कामयाबी की तैयारी, बाकी हमारी जिम्मेदारी। चॉइस।
आज ही चॉइस के साथ निवेश करें और अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट जर्नी शुरू करें। Investment in securities market is subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
Moving on, let's give a big round of applause to our panelists for their valuable contribution on the topic of cryptocurrencies. The world of crypto is undoubtedly complex, but conversations like these help us understand about the topic. Moving on, I would like to call upon the stage Mr. Raj Joshi and Ms. Aanchal Bular from the Hinduja College to talk on the topic Greening the Financial Landscape, Sustainable Finance in Action.
Firstly, give a huge round of applause to yourself, guys. A niche public is present here, so give a good round of applause. Imagine a world where everyone has access to clean energy and affordable housing, where businesses are held accountable for their environmental and social impacts, where our financial systems are aligned with the goals of sustainable finance. Yes, this is the world that we can create with sustainable finance. So quickly I introduce my topic. For our topic for today is greening the financial landscape, sustainable finance in action. So, myself, Raj Manoj Joshi, studying in TYBFM from KPB Hinduja College, and a CA finalist candidate.
And I'm Aanchal Bular from TYBFM, KPB Hinduja College.
So, we Indians have this tendency to ask question why. Why the things are to be done, right? So, why we should do sustainable finance is crucial, right? Why it is crucial? So, it is basically crucial for investment decisions. We need to address climate changes, promote social justice, and boost economic growth. So, I'll give you some examples for this. There are some examples for this. US is intensively investing in renewable energies. India is investing in affordable housing. Brazil is investing in agricultural products. So we understood why we need to consider this. Now understand what are the criteria for this. So what are the criteria for we need to consider, right? Criteria that investors use to evaluate sustainability and ethical impact of a company is ESG. Now understand what is ESG. Yeah. So environmental, social, governance. Now, how many of you know this and ESG norms and regulations from the audience? No one? It's pretty good. By the end of this PPT, you will know about this. So, how many of you are planning to make businesses 10 years down the line? Okay, that's great. Few are there. Okay, so environmental comprises of climate, biodiversity, greenhouse emission, water consumption. Social comprises of inequality, human rights, labor relations, and community impact. Governance include executive compensation, transparency, board independence, and shareholder rights. So this is the basic idea of ESG. What is ESG? And we'll continue this forward.
when it comes to the basics of sustainable finance, it's basically a process of integrating environmental, social, and governance factors into financial decision making. The main aim of sustainable finance is to channel capital towards sustainable economic activities and projects, and also to reduce the negative impact of finance on the environment and society. Sustainable finance has become increasingly important in recent years as investors and businesses have become more aware of the risks and opportunities associated with climate change and other sustainability challenges. Governments all over have also been taking steps to promote sustainable finance through initiatives such as ESG disclosure requirements and green bond frameworks. I'd like to take a minute to just give a brief overview of what green bonds are. Green bonds, as you can see, are a type of fixed income security that is specifically designed to finance or refinance environmentally friendly projects. They're also typically issued by governments, corporations, and other institutions. And the most important part about green bonds is that they're backed by the issuer's creditworthiness. A great example of green bonds would be the Swiss price site. On November 2020, the issuer Swiss price site AG raised around 300 million Swiss francs in green bonds to fund real estate projects with high sustainability standards. Moreover, they also offer a lot of benefits to investors, such as they're a great way to invest in sustainable assets and companies. They also offer attractive yields, and mainly, like I mentioned before, because it's backed by the issuer's creditworthiness, the investors also have a good chance of getting their money back.
Okay, so I'll take over. So sustainable finance seems to very good term, right? What sustainable finance is. There are more recently updation in sustainable finance, but yet the challenges are still remains the same. Why we need standardization to compare, right? And here the sustainable finance lack. There is a still lack of standardization in measurement and definition of ESG factors. This can make investors difficult to compare their different products and services. So there is no standards for ESG norms. Secondly, greenwashing. There is a risk of greenwashing where companies and institutions make misleading claims about their sustainable credentials. This undermines investors' confidence and make difficult to channel their capital towards genuine sustainable projects. So I'll give you examples for greenwashing. It is a new term for you guys. So Volkswagen in 2015 Volkswagen was caught by US Environmental Protection Agency for cheating on emission tests for its diesel vehicles sold from 2009 to 2015. Okay, these cars were fitted with emissions cheating softwares in the form of alternate exhaust control devices. A well-known name Volkswagen, we have सपने में भी नहीं सोचा रहेगा इसने भी ऐसा करा है. Secondly, second example, H&M. काफ़ी लोग H&M use करते हैं. In 2018, H&M was accused by greenwashing its conscious clothing line. Basically, the company claimed that the line was made up with sustainable materials and produced in ethical factories. However, a report by environmental group found that the line was not sustainable as claimed by H&M, plus poor conditions in factories. And the third and most important challenge in sustainable finance is limited supply of sustainable asset.
Despite these challenges, there are a lot of opportunities when it comes to sustainable finance. Firstly, there's a growing demand from investors. Because these investors have become more aware of the risks and opportunities associated with sustainability, the demand for these sustainable financial products and services is likely to continue to grow. Next, there's a lot of new technology in the market, such as blockchain and artificial intelligence. These technologies have a great potential to transform sustainable finance. For example, blockchain could be used to create more efficient and transparent green bond markets. Lastly, there's government support. Governments all over the world are increasingly supportive of sustainable finance. This is reflected in the development of new regulations and policies that are designed to promote sustainable investment. There are also a lot of, there are major developments that have come in over the past few years. Firstly, there was a launch of the United Nations backed principles for responsible investment, that's also called PRI. It's basically a network of over 4,000 investors committed to incorporating ESG, that is environmental, social and governance factors, into their investment decisions. There was also the development of the International Capital Market Associations called the ICMA Green Bond Principles, which provides a framework for the issuance of green bonds.
Guys, ये बात हो गई globally. We are in India, right? So India में क्या चल रहा है वो भी अपने को पता होना चाहिए. As many of you don't know what sustainable finance and ESG norms are, so let me brief you about India में क्या चल रहा है sustainable finance में, ठीक है? So companies listed on NSE and BSE are required to disclose their ESG performance in their annual reports. Secondly, the SEBI has set guidelines for rating agencies to rate these companies on their ESG performance. These are the two major concerns that are in India recent developments. So you can go through the ESG reports in the annual reports of the companies like TCS, Infosys. TCS is ranked AAA by CRISIL. CRISIL is the rating agency, has ranked AAA ratings to TCS. Switch करना.
We need the next slide.
Yeah. So at the start of the PPT, मैंने पूछा था किसको 10 years down the line business करना है. So this slide is for you. HDFC Bank has launched a green banking initiative that aims to finance 100 billion in green projects by 2030. This is the data for India. So any of you want to start a project for this green projects, basically renewable energy, you can approach HDFC Bank, right? ICICI Bank has developed a sustainable lending framework that assesses the environmental and social impacts of loans. Kotak Mahindra Bank has launched a social impact investment fund that invests in sustainable businesses. Bank of Baroda has partnered with NABARD to provide financial service to sustainable farmers. SBI has launched a mobile app that allows customers to track a carbon footprint. So guys, these are the list of banks that you can approach your venture for loans and etc. Next slide. So what we can do in sustainable finance, right? So increase the standardization. Of course, this very reason we need standardization is to compare between two projects, and from compare we can invest in better one, right? Strong regulations to prevent greenwashing, invest in development of sustainable asset, promote public awareness. Next.
To sum up our whole presentation, we know that sustainable finance is a rapidly growing field with the potential to play a major role in addressing the world's most pressing sustainability challenges. While there are still some challenges that need to be addressed, there are also a number of opportunities as mentioned in the presentation.
टाइमिंग्स करें चेकमेट। अरे कैसे करते हैं ट्रेड? ट्राई 5 पैसा। Powerful charts and research tool. One click trade is the new cool. Get access to live market data. Margin funding भी है बेटा। ऐसे करते हैं ट्रेड। Quick option trade से ढूंढ लो मौका। FNO 360 से मारो trading ground में चौका।
Solution roulette playing fast trading कभी ना हो स्टॉल। Options में trade करो with just get and call.
5 पैसा app करो install. Trading is simple for all. With 5 पैसा's wide range of products. यहाँ वहाँ चाहे हो जाए. Simply trade on the go. ऐसे करते हैं trade. It's so much today. Install now. Investment in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all related documents carefully before investing. Stock trading में हो जाता है लेट. Office timings करें checkmate. अरे
that was quite insightful. To end this exciting day, I would like to call upon Mr. Sahil Sharma and Ms. Janisha Jain for our final event, a small talk on the topic CBDCs and India's position in digital finance. Before they begin, I would like to call upon Mr. Prasad to felicitate them for their talk. Thank you. Those people who won the spot quiz, kindly wait back. You'll be felicitated later on, post this event.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. Myself, Janisha Jain.
Hi guys, I am Sahil Sharma and we are representing Hinduja College here. We are third year students from Bachelors of Financial Markets and we are going to speak on CBDCs and India's position in digital finance. I'll request Janisha to go ahead with India's position in digital finance first.
So first, let's go. So first, let's go ahead and talk about our history of money and currency. So it all started with barter system, later metals, then currency, coins, then we had paper notes and digital transactions, and now UPI, CBDCs and Bitcoins. So without taking much of your time, I would just move to the important topic, that is UPI. So how many of you are UPI users here? Wow, quite a good number of people. So do you all know what is UPI? What does UPI mean? Anybody? Yeah, correct. So UPI is basically Unified Payment Interface.
So next slide please.
Excuse me, sir.
Next one, sir. Yeah, that's right.
Next. So, UPI is a system that powers multiple bank accounts into a single mobile application. So, UPI was developed by National Payments Corporation of India. It was introduced on 11th April 2016. And as usual, it is regulated by RBI, Reserve Bank of India. So you all know how UPI works. It is basically based on push and pull mechanism, where push transaction refers to initiating a payment and pull transaction refers to execution of a payment. Suppose, so for instance, let's take an example that Sahil wants to transfer money to my account or wants to make an UPI transaction. So what happens is Sahil's,
Next slide, please.
so what happens is, Sahil makes his, I'm not able to see that. So what happens is Sahil initiates a request, and that request is accepted. By its payer PSP, for example, Google Pay, and that is forwarded to NPCI. That is forwarded to NPCI. That is basically UPI server. So now what happens is Sahil's bank account debits the money, and when it comes to my pay PSP, actually requests the order and executes it, and my account is credited with the money. So since 2016, UPI has achieved several milestones. For example, it crossed 10 billion transactions in month in August 2023. UPI now accounts for over 75% of all retail digital transactions in the country. UPI Global was launched in Feb 2023, which allows users to make cross-border payments, enabling instant and secure money transfers. India actually leads global digital payments with many million transactions. In 2022, India was one of the highest with 89.5 million transactions, surpassing the combined total of the next 4 countries of the year. So now I would like to pass on the mic to my colleague Sahil Sharma to enlighten you about the Gen Z of digital finance.
Hi guys. So thank you so much for waiting back for so long. I'm really thankful for that first. And I'm going to be talking about central bank's digital currency. Just a second. Yeah. So to explain this further, I suppose that you might have not, quite caught the meaning of this word, this CBDC. So to explain it, I'll break it into 2 halves. Okay. So the first is central bank. Okay. It means that the currency is being issued by the central bank of the supposed nation. Multiple nations have their own CBDCs, and digital currency quite literally means the same. Okay. Okay. It is basically the digital form of its country's fiat currency, which is, let's say, if I have $1 in my hand, I will still have $1 if I have it in a CBDC. Same goes with rupee. I have 1 rupee in my hand right now, okay, and I have it in physical format. The same 1 rupee in the same format is stored digitally as well. It's a bit different from UPI. I'll elaborate on that further. And yeah, next slide. So there are certain differences between UPI and CBDCs. The first difference is that UPI is a transfer of numbers and CBDC will transfer digital rupees. How that works is, let's say I want to transfer some money to Janisha and I go ahead with UPI. What happens here is, let's say I transfer an amount of just 10 rupees, okay? And going ahead with that, my account will show a number of -10 and her account will show a number of +10. There are no rupees transferred here. It's just a number that is changing in our accounts, okay? But in CBDCs, there are actual blocks of coins that will be transferred to her account. So let's say I want to transfer 10 rupees. There will be coins, there will be blocks of code that will look like this coin. It won't look like this coin, but let's say that this coin is a digital rupee for now. So we will have 10 coins like this transferred to her account right away. And what these coins are, they contain data. This data is regarding, let's say we have a note, okay, a paper note of 10 rupees maybe. Janisha, do you have a note right now?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll return that. For sure. So How many people know that on a note we have a unique identity number? For the people that don't know, we do have it. Okay? And what's the reason behind this number? Does anyone have a guess? Why do we print this on each and every single note? We have thousands and lakhs of crores of notes. Why do we print this number on each and every single note? Any guesses? Authentication of transactions, actually. So the first thing is to keep track, authentication, and to keep track of notes. Okay? Well, it's quite impossible for us to keep track of notes. Let's say Janisha gave me this note. Janisha, do you have the number that it's on the number on this note, unique identity number?
No, I don't have it.
Okay, let's say that I have just stolen it from you.
Okay.
Okay, let's just say that. I'm not really doing it. And I went ahead and transferred the money to someone else. And after that, मैंने पैसा थोड़ा सा घुमा लिया यहाँ वहाँ. ठीक है, लेट्स से मैंने पैसा थोड़ा सा घुमा लिया और वो 100 रुपये मैंने यहाँ वहाँ घुमा के वापस अपने पास ले लिए. Will Janisha be able to track, will she be able to track कि वो पैसे कहाँ गए चोरी होने के बाद? उसके पास वो नंबर नहीं है, राइट? वो 100 रुपये अब चले गए. But CBDC solves this problem because each and every 100 rupee that you have has a unique identity number. And just as soon as Janisha realizes कि उसके पैसे चोरी हो गए हैं, she can report it to the authorities, and what they will be able to do is कि कौन से 100 rupees चोरी हुए, कौन से 100 blocks चोरी हुए, they will be able to search कि वो अभी किसके wallet में हैं. Digitally है ना, so they can just press Ctrl F and search it right away. They'll be able to access that data कि अभी वो किसके wallet में, किसके नाम पे, and this is the reason CBDC will cause disruption in the market of scams and frauds, theft, etc. Okay. Also, one of the differences between UPI is that it uses a basic data structure. अभी एक accounts की sheet देखी है किसी ने? UPI का कुछ ऐसे ही दिखता है. एक accounts की sheet का जैसे एक अगर हम लोग data structure देखेंगे ना, वैसा दिखता है. But blockchain CBDC में चलता है, which is the reason why it is much more secure and उसका data tamper नहीं हो सकता. मतलब अगर आपका एक coin का number है, UIN है, तो it won't be tampered at all. ठीक है? इसका एडवांटेज क्या होगा? सबसे पहला, ट्रांसपेरेंसी बढ़ जाएगी. अभी वी नो कि ब्लैक मनी एग्जिस्ट करता है, ओके, वी ऑल नो इट, बट CBDC के आते ही वी विल हैव ट्रैक ऑफ ईच एंड एवरी सिंगल रुपी दैट एग्जिस्ट इन इंडिया. ठीक है, अभी इट्स हियर, CBDC इज हियर, पायलट बैच इज बीइंग लॉन्च्ड, आई विल गेट ऑन टू दैट. रेगुलेटरी एनहांस्ड ओवरसाइट, ओके, पेमेंट एफिशिएंसी, जैसा UPI वर्क करता है उतना ही एफिशिएंटली ये भी वर्क करता है. Financial inclusion, digital payments always have financial inclusion as an advantage to people that don't have access to cash. Okay, policies implementation, government को जो भी policies implement करनी है उसके लिए उनको data लगता है. Black money को eradicate करने के लिए we need data कि कितना black money है. ये सब आसान हो जाएगा with CBDC. Security and fraud prevention as mentioned. Pilots of CBDC in both wholesale and retail segments were launched in the year 2020, and the pilot is denoted as e-rupee, a digital rupee or a e-rupee. So the final conclusion to this whole presentation is that we are in the golden era of digital finance and payment systems. As India, we are, because UPI is at its peak right now. Okay. अभी recently news आई है that India is going to have its UPI services working with a lot of other countries as well. So UPI is not just a national system right now, it's going to have international advantages as well. And I hope that the same international capabilities will be with CBDCs. And yeah, so that's all for me. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sahil and Janisha, for that. We'll be announcing the spot prizes. Nishchay Goenka from KPB Hinduja College of Commerce. Please step forward. Okay, Nishchay is not here. Nishant Mange from SK Somaiya College. Shannon Lezna from KPB Hinduja College. Priya Gupte from Guru Nanak College. And Vikas Singh from NKES. If there were any quiz winners whose names have not been called out, please step forward. Nimesh Singh. Yeah, all over.
Financial landscape, knowledge and expertise. In
I'd like to
today's
invite
fast-paced
Dr. Prasad for the closing remarks.
Let me not keep you waiting for after when the match is going outside. So it is all thanks to all the colleges and all the students who are present here. Thank you very much. We keep meeting. Hope this you enjoyed since morning to evening. And all the efforts of the speakers you might have grasped too good. And next year, next time, next month, the same we will hold it. And I seek your cooperation and support. Thank you very much. Special thanks to Saira ma'am, NKS College, and all the colleges participated for this. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
financial landscape, knowledge and expertise.
All those colleges who have not received the participation certificate, we will be delivering to your colleges. Our student will be handing over to your coordinators. This is because the attendance is low and the number of participation given was high. So definitely the one who has attended should not be missed out. Got it? So please make sure that you are going to receive it within this week's time. Don't go next day itself. But give us a week's time. Your certificates are ready with us. We are going to deliver to your college. Thank you so much.
Are the key
I'm really
to
grateful to
success.
Amisha ma'am who has coordinated day, night, throughout, in and out. Aditya, it was fantastic to work with you. Everybody over here, so I don't know your name, but really this was a great opportunity to work with you all. Stephen sir, thank you so much. And Prasad sir was awesome. Thank you. Just ask them to drop the IDs while going. Okay. ID. Acha, acha. The students who have got the batches for the participation, please submit your batches. This is what, Nana? And subscribe to ANMI's channel. And please subscribe to the ANMI's YouTube channel. And you will get a lot of information by getting subscribed with this.
National Institute of Securities Markets, your gateway to excellence in the world of finance. NISM is a premier institution established by the Securities and Exchange Board of India. By virtue of a budget proposal to develop and professionalize the securities markets in India, NISM's new state-of-the-art campus, located along Mumbai-Pune Expressway at Patal Ganga, was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, in December 2016. NISM empowers professionals with the skills and knowledge they need to excel in the highly dynamic financial services. With its wide range of certification programs, whether you are an aspiring investment advisor, a budding research analyst, or a seasoned market participant, NISM offers a bouquet of specialized courses that